Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, if you like what you see, girl, please go ahead, like it, share it, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building. You already know what you want to do, because when you do, you want to hit that bell so you can be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting the in for all of these good old tarot messages. Okay, if you would like a personal reading from me, girl, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to go ahead and check us out on that Patreon or that Facebook, girl, I got to get on over to Facebook and update y'all. Child, I know I ain't been over there. Please go ahead, look at the description box below this video for the links to both. And if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, girl, dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. Y'all, let's go ahead and do it. You heard me? Okay, listen. I was pulling for a relationship. Somebody has dreams, okay? You really got a way that you want this relationship to go. You got dreams, you got aspirations, but it's like you can't really get confirmation on this masculine of when he plans to do these things. You guys are together, you know you are in love, you know you're loved, you know y'all have a bond, or y'all are on y'all way to being together, or like you're not uncertain of this man's feelings for you. So even though you're not uncertain of this man's feelings for you, it's like there's still this ambiguousness, okay, that is existing around certain dreams you want, maybe a child or a house or a formal commitment or a marriage or let's move out of town, whatever it is. Something is just kind of dangling there in the astral and you don't understand why. The reason why is because this masculine has gotten cold feet. Masculine, if you are the one that's in the room, okay, we're going to figure out why you have these cold feet or what you may be going through. Listen, somebody, this masculine is like, I got cold feet. I don't know what's going on. Okay, he's in a unique space. Okay, he doesn't really know how he feels or what exactly is going on here, girl, okay? So we're about to go ahead and look into this because something's got him, you know, kind of jittery. What's going on with you, bro? What's going on, okay? Where are these cold feet coming from? Okay, what's got you with the shiver me timbers, okay? We see father, okay? And unrequited love. This man may have some trauma related to the mother of his child, okay? He feels like somehow he didn't get something he wanted out of that. This man feels like he put a lot on getting involved in a family situation before, and it returned him absolutely nothing, y'all. Absolutely nothing. This man feels like, you know, I remember the last time I decided to go ahead and go all in with somebody. It didn't pay off, okay? Distant horizons. Him and this person ended up distant. And it's so not what he was expecting. That's the thing. This was a man that believed in love and thought that once he made a certain commitment, maybe it was to have the child, maybe it was to get married, maybe it was to move together, whatever it was that he did in a previous relationship. He's like, that did not give me what I wanted. And now I feel like, you know, maybe this is silly. Like I'm gassing myself up thinking, you know, yeah, I'm going to go for this again. He's like, I don't know about this. Atlantis, baby, this makes it clear as day. You know, Atlantis was supposedly an amazing, amazing paradise, okay, that sank. Okay, and we just completely went to ruin. So this is what this man this what happened to this man before, and he's afraid, y'all, this is gonna happen again. He's like, I do all this and I mess around and end up, you know, I believed before and it turned out to just be fugazi all the way around. Okay, this man knows that you actually want something to shift in this relationship very soon. Low key, he wants it to shift very soon. Okay, because he knows he's at an age and a stage in his life where Hierophant energy is a good idea. We got mature man on that card. We got that young number 5. Okay, this man knows like it's really time for me to get into that bag. But at the same time, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. There is a serious trust issue present. You just have to be really real about it. There's a serious trust issue, okay, between not you and him, but him and him. You know, I don't want to mess up again. I don't want to make another mistake. I don't want this to become something that, you know, where I end up playing myself, okay, having to pray and try to get myself out of this jam. This man is scared as hell, but there is a message. There is an energy that is coming towards this man at this time, okay, as it relates to you, okay, and y'all, okay. There are some things that are going to come to light. Guided steps to great love. First off, actually, and like I say, because I know my male listeners is out there, if you listening, this is what's going on. Low key, he really didn't know how to love properly the first time. It could have been that he was young. It could have been that he was, you know, the example at home wasn't all that. It could have just been him and this particular partner were not really, they didn't really understand each other. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been something like that. There just was a misalignment before. But whatever the case is, he's not understanding that that is really the only reason that it went for bad. It wasn't just love sinks, love sucks. It wasn't that. It just wasn't lined up at that time. You know, there was wisdom that he didn't have, okay? This masculine didn't know anything about self-love at that time. He was doing things that was making that relationship more difficult. Primarily rendezvous, okay? Don't blame me, child. It's on the card, okay? Primarily rendezvousing. He was rendezvousing, okay? He was out here doing him. Material attachment. He was more worried about money, or more worried about appearances, or more worried about what people would think about him and this, how him and this woman looked. He was worried about things that just don't really matter in the grand scheme of things when you're talking about building a successful, happy relationship. So there was a lot of immaturity present, regardless of age. He had an immature approach to that previous relationship. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Like I said, there was a lack of wisdom before. Not a lack of wisdom for like nobody was, you know, stupid or dumb. I mean, it's just, we all have to learn. We all have to learn. It's really one of those kinds of things. This man had a lot to learn. He had a long way to go. However, it's like he might not have quite. He's blaming himself, y'all. Blaming himself for the downward trajectory of a previous relationship, and it's giving him serious hiccups. Okay, fears about you and him and what's next. We see best friend energy. We see vows. We see playfulness. Y'all got amazing energy between y'all. And whether y'all have spoken it or not, there are already vows that y'all have taken towards each other. Okay, y'all are playful. Y'all are like two kids when y'all come together. Okay, y'all have a great bond and a great time. Okay, but it's like it's all this concern around him and this and what he wants to do next. Okay, y'all connection is good, it's healing, it's great, y'all have fun together. It's like, what's the problem? Why does it feel like this man is still holding on tight to his freedom? That's what you've been trying to figure out. Like, why is it that he acts like he still got to make sure it's possible for him to run out the door if necessary? Okay, this man's gonna run into some money. Okay, that's gonna help with his responsibilities, and it's also gonna help him. Okay, this masculine is about to run into some money, y'all. A check, something he didn't expect, that is going to reset his clock. So, how shall I say? Let's say that this man is, you know, 30 or above, okay? Let's say it's anywhere in there. Could be 25 or above, okay? But it's like he's made the type of decisions that are permanent, right? For a working class man. You know, he's already purchased a car in the last relationship or the last marriage or the last situation. And he feels like, I don't even really know that I can give her everything that she wants. This check is going to reset his clock. This check is going to give him an opportunity to make some major moves. This man knows about the potential of this check. He's not sure it's coming, but he knows about the potential of the check, and he knows what he could potentially make happen, okay, is the vibe that I'm getting, because we see responsibilities if the check comes through. And at this point, you have been a great tease for this man. This man is like, the tease is in his mind. It's like you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. And he be sitting back thinking like, man, I could sure do some stuff for her. Okay, I want to do this for her. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do this. Okay, he keeps coming from that space. He keeps coming from that space. And this check is really titillating for him, because he knows that when this check comes, forever young, okay, he's going to actually be able to potentially make good on some stuff that he didn't know he was going to be able to make good on, okay? We see workplace romance, and love language, acts of service. This man knows that he literally can make a job out of pleasing you and doing for you. And low-key, these are feelings that he got. He wants to do this, and he knows he could lock you down for good when this check comes. He's like, I could get down and make a move on her that's so major, bruh. Because he knows you like an act of service. He knows that's you. Like, you like to see something get done. And this man is like, I know I could do something major for her that will lock this down forever when I get this coin. Okay? Rekindle, baby. He know he can pull it all the way together. Okay? He can pull it all the way together when that check come. Okay? So this man, you don't know any of this. Okay? But this man is really sitting back doing a lot of thinking on how he wants to progress with this relationship. This man knows that he's now reached the point of he could make this forever. He can make it super serious, but he got these doubts and these struggles from the way back machine. On the last time he went hard for somebody like this, he felt disappointed. He felt like he didn't get what he thought he would. He felt like it didn't render him the results he was hoping for. He felt like a sucker in the end. So this man is really struggling, y'all, knowing that he about to get this opportunity where he could really slap your hand with something stinking. You understand me? But the pullback and the cold feet is that he actually has the chance to pull you in forever. And he knows it. You don't know it yet. But he knows it because he got some resources coming in. And this man is like, should I just go ahead and go all the way in? Or should I just, I got these cold feet. And you're feeling the cold feet. You're feeling like, I don't really know what he wants to do next. But you don't necessarily know why. This is why he's got hesitation and heartbreak over yesteryear, okay? Some of y'all may know the story, whatever went down in the past, baby. Some of y'all may not, okay? This man knows he could draw you in for good, okay, period. This man knows that he could pull this move with this check and put you in a situation, okay, where you would be ready to jump out there and jump in front of the minister with it, no problem. He knows you would be that drawn to him, okay? He knows y'all have passion. He knows he could use these two things, the check, or the three things, the check, the magneticism, the passion, and pull you all the way in and become your main male, okay? This man knows it's very true, but he's still struggling with, should I just free myself? Should I just let all of this go because I've had this bad situation? Should I not take this too seriously? Should I not allow myself to get too wrapped up in this? So this man is struggling in a serious way internally, unbeknownst to you. You don't have a clue what's going on, okay? But y'all already know we're about to find out. I don't have to tell y'all. Okay, so you're just wondering. You don't know all of this is going on in the background, that this man is like, he really is being lined up by spirit to make a decision for real about what he wants to offer or not offer or walk off or come back or however you want to look at it. You don't have a clue, okay? You're like, hey, I don't know. I just feel like I'm catching some kind of like signal that he may be pulling back a little bit. You don't even know what to make of any of this. But baby, we finna find out over here at dftarottea. Yes, we are. Yes, we is. Okay, we're about to go ahead and look into it. So Spirit, seeking clarity. What does this man decide to do? We know that he gets an offering from Spirit, right? He gets this check that comes through. Does he decide to utilize this check to shift the dynamic in y'all relationship, or does he not? What does he decide to do moving forward? Because this man is kind of confused, okay? So what does he decide to do with y'all relationship moving forward? Spirit, please give us answers, okay? We come out the gate. You see the 7 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. He is looking left, right, and sideways at all his possibilities, okay? What could I do? What might I do? Page of Pentacles. He is considering how much security, stability is he really willing and able to offer and still feel safe himself emotionally. So this man is still fighting within, y'all, okay? We see the Emperor in reverse, but I'm going to tell you right now, baby, he's losing the battle, okay? He's feeling weak. He's feeling weak to you, weak to the relationship, weak to the situation, but he's still having this fight within. But this man wants to come to you with an offer in 6 of Cups energy. This man is really looking at your soul, who you are, how you've made him feel emotionally, your femininity. There is also something in you when this man sees a certain wound in you, or a softness or a vulnerability that makes him think that you need him to rescue you, take care of you. He has a hero complex of sorts that's making it difficult for him to consider leaving you behind. In spite of his issues, in spite of his fears, and really we're talking about self-sabotage and issues of self-worth here, y'all, because there's no way or reason that someone should be able to see so clearly that something so beautiful is existing for them in the love aspect of the astral, okay? And it's still possible for them to say, you know what, hey, guess what? Maybe I should just bail and sink the whole battleship because of what happened with such and such a back when it happened with them. It doesn't make sense, y'all. 3 of Pentacles, okay? It doesn't make sense. This man is in a place where he's actually about to go and start seeking counsel from other friends, saying, hey, what do you think I should do? What do you think makes sense? I mean, this is very serious for him, whether or not he wants to do this. And he doesn't want to do anything sneaky, duplicitous, ugly, etc., etc. 7 of Swords in reverse. This man ain't on no BS. This is an honest guy who seriously just PTSD, y'all, to make a long story short, okay? But he wants to open up to you. 2 of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. But he's struggling with it because he doesn't even want to admit the truth himself. And he keeps trying to say, maybe I should just run. So, y'all, when I tell you this man is having cold feet, his feet are like ice blocks, okay? Emotionally speaking. But moving forward, y'all. Moving forward, okay? What does he ultimately bring to the table, okay? Moving forward. Wheel of Fortune, y'all, in the reverse. There's a reversal of fortune coming here. No surprise, because I told y'all there's a situation going on here anyway with this check that kind of flips things around for him quite a bit. Okay, we got the Judgment card coming through in reverse, baby. Church bells ring when Judgment card comes through the building, okay? This man's going to put some matters in his life to sleep. He's going to put some things out of his mind, out of his head, okay? And they all have to do with his past. 3 of Wands in reverse are things that he decides he wants to overlook. This man is able to put those things to sleep and bring them to full circle within himself. Now, I want you to understand something about this man doing these things, because somebody, I just get a vibe like you don't understand emotionally what this man is going through. So understand emotionally what this man is going through. This man putting these things to rest in himself is a huge deal, because what he's doing technically is throwing caution to the wind for you. This man knows he's weak for you, in spite of the fact that he has PTSD, in spite of the fact that somebody turned out to be I was going to say, look, I made up a word, I'm going to say it. Somebody turned out to be a humantic. Girl, I don't know where that word came from. Somebody turned out to be a humantic disappointment for him, girl. I was going to say humongous, but Spirit gave me humantic, girl. We're going to have to look that up, what she means. Somebody gave him a humantic disappointment, okay, in the last situation. And this man is struggling in his soul, I'm serious, to deal with how let down he was the last go round. He is really struggling with this. He like, but he loves you so, okay? That he's like, I can't not be with her. I can't leave my sweetness. Like, there's a sweetness in you that touches this man, and he feels personally responsible for it. 6 of Cups energy. And because of that, he just can't leave you behind. He just can't leave you behind. The Chariot, what I say, he's about to run in on that Chariot, girl. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This man is going to want you to kind of drop what you have in your hands. As in, let me have it. Let me hold it. Let me take care of it. Let me be your security, okay? Let me take you out of any sadness or pain that you might be dealing with at this time. Nine of Swords in reverse. This man comes in to be the comforter, to be the shift, to be the change, okay? He really does. Four of Wands. Hello. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay? This man comes in marital energy. This man goes to this length. No, excuse me. I said it all wrong. He runs in marital energy. Four of Wands, because he knows he's not going to be able to leave this behind. Okay? When I tell y'all this man is still scared as hell, Six of Wands in the reverse, he's still afraid, y'all. He's still struggling with self-sabotage. But this man is like, I can't do it. I can't leave her behind. Queen of Wands in the reverse with the Page of Swords in the upright. Another thing you don't know is that emotionally, this man feels very safe with you because you have a very feisty temperament. And he feels like you would take care of him. Listen, that last situation, he was with somebody that was so weak that when he got in trouble, that when he came to trouble, he didn't have any faith. This man was still going back to his mama for care, for wisdom, for assistance. He didn't have anybody to depend on. I'm talking wisdom, I'm talking conversation, I'm talking healing, I'm talking about, hey, let me come to you and tell you what's going on, and maybe you can give me some wisdom or an alternate perspective. Let me tell you what's going on. I had some stress at work and I need to tell somebody. He didn't have a best friend in his last relationship. He didn't have nobody he could be 100 with. He didn't have nobody that if he was sick was going to say, hey, let me go run and get these home remedies, run to the store, get everything and show up for you right now. He just didn't have it. And in you, he knows that you would literally be like a pit bull on his behalf if need be, just like he would be for you. This is something new for him. He's with a woman now, and you, he sees like, I know I'm safe. I know she would take care of me as a man. I know that she would be willing to, if I'm in the hospital, she gonna go in there with them people and say, listen, I don't know what the hell's going on or who you got on duty, but I need to speak to somebody right now because I don't like what's going on in this hospital room. Okay? He knows he's dealing with somebody that's going to say, babe, you know what? I'm going to help. We're going to get a lawyer together and we're going to tell the lawyer how they're treating you down. Like he knows that he got one on his team that can actually contribute. That's ride or die. He know he got a rider with you. Okay? Queen of Cups in reverse. He knows that you're not one that's going to sit around and nurture him when that ain't even what he needs. You're going to be telling the truth like, you know you was wrong how you treated your bro, right? Yeah, I don't care. You was wrong, baby. You was wrong. Okay, he knows he got one of those. He got one that's going to stand in truth and be real with him. These are things that he values in you. What did I just say? Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. The Empress. These are the things that make you his Empress. The High Priestess in reverse. The fact that you're going to bring the shit out in the open, whatever it may be. You're one of those girls. You're going to bring it out. You're going to be like, you know what? Listen. I'm just going to tell you the truth about how you acting and what you got going on. You're one of those, okay? Two of Wands in the reverse. This man is not in a situation with somebody where he got to make all the plans. Because you're capable. Empress in the upright. You're very capable. You can manifest on your own. You're not sitting around waiting for him to give you the lead. You're just not one of those girls, okay? Five of Wands in the upright with the Four of Cups in the reverse. He knows you will accept the fight and accept the challenge. You wouldn't believe how much this means to this man because it keeps coming out. Okay? He knows you're not going to accept being in a ununified space with him. Like you're not going to go to sleep on an argument. Okay? Two of Cups in reverse. Like no, he knows like my girl going to fight. Like my girl going to show up. She going to get down for me. I love it. Okay? Knight of Cups in reverse. This is why he's in love with you. Baby, that's just why he can't get enough. Okay, this is why he can't get enough. You understand me? Why I love you. Okay? Knight of Cups in the upright. The Fool in the reverse. This man has sunk into you emotionally. It's been a fall. It's been a slide. It's been a drowning. in you. And he just struggled to deal with it, y'all. He struggled to deal with Queen of Cups, baby. This man drowned in your energy, your emotions. And the last time this happened to him, it just was like devastating. Because that person just was not, but he was younger or he was less mature. He didn't know. He didn't know what to look for. Okay? This is a man that's got to realize that. If you're in the room, masculine, you got to realize that you didn't know before. You didn't know before. You just didn't know. We all been there, like you didn't know before. If you didn't, you don't. And you know what the thing is about what you don't know. And I used to have a vice president, and you know, that would always make this comment. Okay, simple old folk statement, but true. The thing about not knowing, you got to remember, is you don't know what you don't know until you find out. And then you realize you didn't know. And that's so important because we can beat ourselves up about mistakes or oversights. Yeah, but you're doing that once you know. Hindsight is 20/20. There's a masculine out there that really needs to forgive himself. You didn't know that you didn't know that there was more needed for you to really find. You're very, first of all, this is a masculine that really has a high regard for a woman with wisdom. That a woman that has insight. A woman that can also be his emotional support and friend and guidance. And he ain't just the one holding the whole shebang together. But when we're younger or less experienced in relationships, we don't know that. You don't know what you need sometimes until you didn't have it. Okay? Strength card energy. Okay? With the 6 of Pentacles. Y'all, this man is going to show up and it's going to be a beautiful thing. The 10 of Swords in reverse. You don't realize how healing your energy is for this man. Your very energy. 10 of Swords in the reverse, y'all. Your very energy. Masculine. Her very energy. It is so healing for you because he can come to you and just be. And just be. Whether that's a bad day or a good day. And the thing is, you have something to give him. You have something to pour into him. You have something within you. That's healing for him to be able to come around a woman that can give back. He's not always just sitting around just making conversation with somebody that don't even have a thought in their head. Okay, things like that were exhausting this man. The fact that it was always like his energy was too much for whoever he was with previously, and for you it's just right. It's like y'all vibe. This other person might have been like, why do you always need to talk? Or versus you and him, y'all kick it, y'all talk, y'all do y'all. It's just a ball. Okay, this man is getting to be himself with you. See, he was afraid and thinking that he might have needed to free himself from the relationship. But what he had to catch and realize, and what you, masculine, if you're the one in here, need to catch and realize is that actually you're free with her. Okay, actually he is free with you, girl. Trying to free himself from the relationship. No, he needed to free himself from that last relationship. But in his relationship with you, he's already free. He can be himself. He can flow. He can discuss his emotions. You got ideas. Okay? You're not stuck a stick in the mud. You got ideas. Let's do this. Let's try this. You got jokes. You're witty. He gets so much back from you. So much energy. Okay? It's healing for him. This man been lying to himself. Ace of Swords in the reverse about what he needed and what he wanted in the first place. Okay? The Lovers. With the 2 of Wands in the reverse. What y'all have is what y'all have. Nobody has any outside plans, y'all. Nobody is planning to walk away or leave the other in grief. 5 of Cups energy in the upright. That's not going on, y'all. 7 of Cups in reverse. Y'all ain't on that. Ain't nobody exploring no outside options, baby. Ain't nobody doing none of that. Ain't nobody doing none of that. Y'all are all about each other. Because y'all are both so solid. It's just what it is. Okay, the moon with the 5 of Swords, y'all. With the sun. Okay. This man In previous relationships, there was constant confusion. And it was always some third-party shit going on behind his back, okay? We see the Sun and we see the Five of Swords. You not that. Period. What you and him got is real. Y'all family, 10 of Cups. So this man gets to get with you and rebuild and have a real family, okay? Rebuild. Knight of Cups in reverse. He's able to rebuild. He's able to come back towards somebody, okay? And rebuild with them. This is a situation where, y'all, here we had a 4 of Cups. This man had previously been somebody that had been so scorned or so abandoned in the last relationship emotionally that he actually was somebody that really wasn't that good of a person. Just to be all the way real with you about it. This man had become someone that was, you know, manipulative, just a womanizer, okay? Prior to you, because he was hurt. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. He was hurt. And he just wasn't accepting love, y'all. This man went through a period where he had kind of turned cold and was kind of lonely. And he just wasn't that good of a catch. His life was all over the place. He wasn't accepting any real new beginnings. And his whole world was upside down. So this man went through it, okay? But in you, thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Ace of Cups in the upright. This man has found a real woman that can pour into him as a woman emotionally and can actually give him back what he was giving somebody else. This man was somebody else's protection and friendship and energy, and they was just like a dullard. Just some, and I don't get a vibe that whatever energy was on the other side of this relationship, I don't get a vibe that this was like a bad person. Okay? I don't get that vibe. She just was boring as hell. He tried to give that relationship a chance, okay? Thinking that that dull-ass woman deserved some kind of love. And it ended up ruining his life, okay? Whoever you are, masculine, the last time you felt like you wanted to step in, be there for a woman, do for her, baby, you ended up getting so much persecution. Everybody was calling you a damn fool. Like, where in the hell you hit your wagon to her? All of that was traumatic. You know, the last time you got with her, it wasn't a good idea. You also faced social disgrace, okay? You had to kind of be with her in secret under the carpet, retreat, okay? And the whole community was talking shit. It was just like, do y'all hear what he's over there doing with her, okay? So release your ex, bro, okay? Release your ex and move on, because this woman just wasn't right for you. She was dull. She was boring. It looks like the people around you kind of knew she was like, what is somebody like you gonna do with somebody like her? And, you know, this was a situation where, I'm gonna tell you something else too that I'm getting. This other partner, she was too weak for this man. I don't know if he's very emotionally charged or he's very mentally charged, like a real intellectual or very sexually charged. Whatever it was, you and him are on the same vibration with it. She had nothing to contribute to that part of him. She really didn't, okay? So this man's healing comes through you. He gets acceptance and he gets somebody that can go hard for him just like he went hard and goes hard in any relationship that he's in, okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot tea, please go ahead and like and share and subscribe, okay? Not be afraid to come through the bell. And when you do, you know you want to hit that bell. You know you want to hit that bell. So you can be here every single time me and the T team are up in here, getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you are still in the building, go ahead and hit me with a young 34:19 in the comment section, because it was exactly 34 minutes and 19 seconds when I said what I said, okay? If you are one of the male viewers, because I heard y'all is out there, so what's up? Shout out to y'all, okay? Go on ahead and put an M in the comment section. Let us know you're here, okay? Also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, dftarottea, Cash App, or PayPal, baby. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.